Hey everybody, it's the coach. You're tuned in to Sunday Night Football on EA Sports.
What's going on?
Ahead, we'll see Russell Wilson
Madden,
and the Seattle
NFL,
Seahawks as they take on Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
It's about to go down.
I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football.
Franchise
and on the call,
mode.
as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, the city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, "Fly, Eagles, fly," as they get ready to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
Right now, we're about to get into another gameplay. Madden,
Seated
NFL
next to Charles
football.
Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, this one featuring a couple of playoff teams from a season ago. Back at it again in 2019.
And we both felt the confidence from both of these teams, right? They feel like they will be back in the playoffs again, but they shouldn't be overconfident. 7 teams last year made the playoffs that didn't make it the previous year, so you're not assured of going back year after year.
2019 season, and we're doing fairly okay. I believe we still want to make that playoff wild card push, but we're probably pushing for the divisional playoff. So right now we're about to bring this game to y'all, so time to get it on. What game is this? What are we playing? We playing career mode. Alright, let's skip this. Alright, I believe they had the ball first. Now it's our turn. We're about to hit them with a halfback run. Russell Wilson. I think we're handing it off to Carson.
On second down now, it's Carson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
That's what I'm talking about.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
That run. We're going to keep bringing it to him every time, but we also
from Philadelphia territory now. Here's a
first
and 10
these guys to catch on to our
42-yard line. Now it's Wilson.
Got to cover over here. Go and catch him
for the football, and he's going to come down with it. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Gain 12. We moving down the field. Seahawks is in the building, man. That's a nice pass from Russell Wilson to Dickerson. I love that beautiful replay, baby. Let's go. Seahawks doing pretty good this season, man.
On EA Sports.
NFL, I think we're 7-2. We do play the Philadelphia Eagles coming up next, so you guys tune into that.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Root your favorite team, man. You already know we're going to root for.
To throw is Wilson.
I believe we pass it.
Completes it to Dixon. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Let's go. 5 yards.
I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Want to know. Thinking I'd be playing it on easy, but I don't be playing it on easy. I can't do that easy thing, man. All right. Let's get back into the game. He's running it again. It looked like they blitzing. So I'm going to have to call an audible. I'm going to hit you for a lot.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down.
But he's open on the sideline, so he catches it
out of bounds. Rifles one incomplete.
Incomplete. Come on, man. You got to drag your feet on that, man. You got to drag your feet on that. You cannot go out of bounds. Coach taught you that, man. 2-minute warning. What are we going to do, man?
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On second down, it's Carson.
Get on me, baby. Touchdown by Carson.
Touchdown.
Touchdown by Carson.
Chris Carson, his 4th touchdown on the year. Yeah, the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
Eagles. Defensive linemen.
Here's Bryant for the extra point.
But it's all over and done. I'm kicking the extra point.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
It's good, man. I didn't quite hit the center of that.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was all capped off by the Chris Carson touchdown run.
It's, Seahawks 14-0, so I believe somewhere that our defense must made an interception, ran back for a touchdown. Somebody did something because we got 14-0. Let me try to kick this to the left.
And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away.
That was a good drive, man. That was a good drive.
This one taken from the 7.
Seahawks fans celebrate.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
We ain't go nowhere, man. 19-yard.
I want to remind you that coming up tomorrow night, Monday Night Football, another good one in store. The Ravens and the Rams from Los Angeles as we put a bow on Week 12. Already hard to believe in the National Football League.
What they trying to do with it? I already think I know what they trying to do with it. I believe they playing shotgun. I think I got that one.
On first down, Wentz.
Don't give it to him. Don't give it to him. That's what I'm talking about.
The
Defense
ball
all
flight,
day.
and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
They couldn't do anything.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming. The first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new-school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
He's ready. This defense is ready, baby.
Back to the air on second down. Wentz. He's got the look up here to Deshaun Jackson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Somebody get him on defense.
When you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Who you think is going to win?
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Well, let's gaze our attention as the offense takes the field on Rashad Penny. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run.
It was crazy, man. It was back and forth.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
I know the
and this is an example breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Really
the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
They run
it with Carson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
I have to make something happen right now. We up 14-0.
On second and 11 now. Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Check 53 slot. Silver.
Wilson now to throw on third down. Flushed out right.
And
he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. He loses 4, and it brings up 4.
7. I shouldn't risk this. I want to so bad. What should I do? Should I kick it? Get the ball back? I'm going for it, man. It's just the type of player I am, man.
Wilson in the offense, not coming
off the field. But if I go for it and fail,
they're going for it on 4.
They get the ball right back for a chance to score.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Dancing to his left. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
That's a bad call.
And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
So
shall we say
pretty sure my defense will held them up to a field.
And that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps.
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe,
especially when you know they quarterback can come out and throw a
I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things.
I think I'm going to hold him to a field goal or interception.
He better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to...
And he fires one that's intercepted.
He's going all the way, baby.
Flowers picks it. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone.
Let's go.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Let's go, man. What's wrong with Wentz, man? What's wrong with that?
Part of what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already.
Quarterback will turn around and do something like that. Wow.
Bryant now to tack on the extra point.
That was good defense.
And it is now 21-0.
21-0.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
So now
they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
We're going to see.
This will be fielded
what
at the 8.
What is their next move? Try to return it.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I believe he's just going to run it.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
The Seattle Seahawks versus the Philadelphia Eagles.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This will be fielded at the 6. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Decent amount of return. Let's go, baby.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
You don't have to do nothing.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
This is Carson, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead,
so far, man,
also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
They don't know what to do, man. We got them, like, confused, lost. They don't know what play we're going to run next. I can't believe they not even.
Now it's Carson.
Get me over that. Get me over that.
And across the midfield,
I'm talking about,
into Eagle territory. Tackled that time by Sidney Jones.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
That's what you want to do. You got the lead, man. You don't want to gamble. What you want to do is you want to run that clock down. You don't want to give them no chance to come back. And like I said, every win counts.
Safarian Jenkins has it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy
Let's
of the
go,
30.
baby. Stiff on.
First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed in the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They're really locked in the middle of the field.
He got 29 yards that time.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
They come out here in the eye.
Two big
plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
He probably took some wind out.
Penny will try to punch it in.
Get it? Oh, no, that's Penny.
The chalk into the end zone. Touchdown,
Carson was a little bit
Seahawks.
fatigued, a little winded, but Penny picked it up for him.
His third touchdown
Rashad
now
Penny,
on the
baby,
year.
runs it
And the
in.
Seahawks are able to
He
stretch
runs
that
it
lead
in
out
for
a
the
bit further.
touchdown.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
Here's Bryant for the extra point.
I hope this don't happen
It's
in
good,
real
and
life.
they stretch their lead to 28-0
now.
So the drive winds up going 75 yards
in
7 plays. And it's finished off by a Rashad Penny touchdown run.
This year. Russell Wilson, dangerous this year. So we are going to kick it back off to the
after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away.
3 seconds left in the third quarter. Not too much you can do. Kick the ball in the end zone. I would think they would be right at the...
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
20-yard line. Last play of the quarter. He's going to end it off. No, he's not handing it off. He's changing the play. He sees something.
Wentz now on first down. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter.
Got 7
and welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Just go down that field.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3.
Take any chances. Might see a few runs here and there by the Philadelphia, but really, he almost took another interception.
Incomplete.
My man bats the ball down
able to knock it away. The Eagles on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's third and 3.
Didn't even try to go for the dog.
Here's Wentz to throw. And
he keep going across that middle,
man. Incomplete. Bradley McDougall that time able to knock it away.
They keep batting
another wayward pass. You know, things started
I don't even know why
in
he's
this
trying
game,
to go for the short
passes.
passes.
They just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is emboldened.
We got them covered, man. We know how they think,
feel good
man.
about what's going on.
We know they going
just
down
play
that
better
field.
and
That's
better.
what they trying to do. There's already, but they're kicking it off. 4th and 3rd.
Here's Cameron Johnston now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
That was excellent defense by the Seattle Seahawks.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Not like we did.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. With this lead and the football, things obviously looking good, but maybe... Yeah, you've taught me this before. Maybe this is where the defense is hoping that the offense helps them preserve that shutout that they've got going.
And it has to be in the minds of the offense that they know how rare it is to get a shutout. So take care of them, protect them, take care of the ball, move it downfield, run the clock down. You don't want your defense to have to go on the field again the rest of the game.
That's what I'm talking about, Carson.
It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Another good run, baby. Telling you, man, we're going.
They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
I'm going for Rocket. I'm looking for
From the gun, it's
We gotta get
Wilson.
over.
Rolling to
Rocket
his
cannot
right.
get over. But this guy
That's
is.
into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And able to get this one
Dissly.
across the 45 before he's brought down. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
2-minute warning coming up, 28-0. Seahawks. That was another good look. Good catch, good pass.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawks football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Wilson being chased out left. And he just gets rid of it.
That was a nice play.
The wise move there looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise in throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead. But I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense will crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you get your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Here's Carson. Busting through contact.
Straight up the
just
middle.
wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule, trying to get 4 downs on each down, they did that plus 3.
And Dixon has it. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Can we score before the game ends? I mean, do I really want to do him like that? Yes, sir.
Wilson wants to throw it. That's complete into the hands of Carson. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
I'm hitting him with the dagger.
Block that. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53.
Get this to my tight end, baby.
Wilson.
They dropping back, man. They think I'm going for the pass.
Get over take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Throwing again here, Wilson.
Come on, catch that.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
You're trying to blitz on 4th and 1.
4th down. Here's Wilson. And it's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
He had it.
Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Eagles defense.
It's 12 seconds. I just wanted to hit him in the end zone. So the game is over, baby. Seahawks up. I don't know what they're going to do in the last.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
It comes down to this.
One final try now for Wentz.
Interception.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So the victory here for Seattle. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
But they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
The offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
Man, this has been an amazing
So for the
game.
Seahawks,
at least for
their
the
playoff
Seahawks.
chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4.
Please, man,
and they will head back home next
tell me
week.
what you think
Meanwhile,
of
for
the
Philadelphia,
Philadelphia
we'll see
Eagles,
how this
who
affects their
going for.
playoff standing as
Thank
they
you
fall
guys
to
for watching.
7-4 now on the year.
Please,
and they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to
support
Miami
and
to
watch
take on
these
the
amazing
Dolphins.
videos. Silent Angel Gaming.
Thanks for tuning
You
in,
guys
everybody.
have a great
Alongside
day.
Charles Davis,
Be
we
blessed.
thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the on EA Sports.